Tonight, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Carson Wentz and the Arizona Cardinals versus Jordan Love and the Baltimore Ravens.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a good matchup here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Arizona Cardinals. Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you, and I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win, and I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. Bringing him out is the pride of North Dakota State, now in his 7th NFL season, Carson Wentz.
And when you look at him, you see that he's got all the tools you want in a quarterback. The big frame, the quick release, strong arm, has escapability. The issue sometimes, tries to do too much instead of just taking the throws that are available to him, and occasionally turnovers get him into trouble.
And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. Shot. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dean Lowry able to get him for a loss of about 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. First carry now for David Montgomery. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. To throw, it's Wentz. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Ravens now as they get set for their opening possession. Leading them out, the 26 overall pick from the 2020 draft, former Utah State Aggie, it's Jordan Love.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Finding room at midfield and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw now, here's Love. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Love. A throw caught by Kumaro. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Throwing, Love. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Love. Looking for London on the out route complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Drake London from 10 yards out. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Working from the gun, Wentz. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Wentz. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Tyson Alualu gets in there and drops him. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
This pass is caught by London. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Love now to pass on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And down to the 36-yard line here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Now on first down, he finds Corey Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he's brought down. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. A carry here for the big tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cards are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. A drive that time of 6 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. A give. Dobbins trying the right side. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz over the middle, and it's incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your...
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Tyson Alualu. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now Austin. And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Throwing is Smith. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. And he fires one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And here's Wentz. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Meanwhile, Wentz's throw pulled in by Kittle. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one. And then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, at the very least, you can't say it's not competitive. All tied up at halftime. And for the call of the second half, we get you back out to Brandon Gott.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Smith now to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. An inside give to Jones. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That's complete to Tyler Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. Howell throwing on 1st down here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Second down, Howell now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the 2nd half. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now Smith. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the 50, it's Smith. And incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Throwing again is Smith. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night, and that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. On 1st and goal, Drake. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Smith out to his left. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. That's complete. Left side to Bateman. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd and very short, Smith got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. Drake will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Again, it's Drake. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taysom Hill taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Taysom Hill who finished it off with a touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. First down, how to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Powell to throw. They'll roll him out, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Howell. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Smith now to throw. Watson making the catch. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Drake. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Smith. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Smith completes it to Austin. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. All eyes on the Cardinals now. Down by 7. At time, a huge factor. They've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. He's back to throw. He's got Johnson, and he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point. Back to throw. And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. Fourth down, Howell, desperation time. Eluding the pressure right. And they will get the conversion on fourth down to stay alive, but time not an ally. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, throwing back across his body. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And now both of these defenses have something to brag about following this one, each with a pick 6 today.
They are even there, but we still have to decide a winner, don't we, partner? And what they really want to brag about after this one is getting that W. The turnovers are great. Can they make plays now that tilt the balance in their favor?
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Glendale.